It's always more fun to talk about dark horse predictions as opposed to what you have as your chalk picks, especially when it comes to the NFL MVP award, because nowadays that conversation just revolves around the same four guys. But with that said, I feel pretty confident in Matthew Stafford as a dark horse for 2025. Now, if I'm not going to be predicting one of the top four guys to win this award, then I'm picking the next best in line, and that's Matthew Stafford. While healthy and at his best, this is still a top 5 player at the position. Still has all the arm talent in the world, can command the offense at the highest of levels. And what's equally as important to note is the ecosystem that Matthew Stafford will be commanding next season. This is easily the best situation he has been in 17 years. The Rams took significant strides to improve the skill position players. They obviously went and got Devontae to place across from Puka. Terrence Ferguson and Jarquez Hunter were drafted. They extended Tutu Atwell. From a play calling and schematic perspective, it doesn't get better than Sean McVay. I think McVay and Stafford are probably a top 10 quarterback and head coach tandem in history, honestly. But as Joe Burrow has come to find out, arguably the most important factor to winning the MVP is team success. Although unlike last year's Bengals, the Rams should absolutely be contending in their conference. To me, it's them and the Eagles that are at the top. FanDuel has their odds tied for top 3 to take home the NFC's top seed. I mean, we saw how close last year's version of the Rams came to knocking off what looked like one of the best Super Bowl winning teams in the last 2 decades. And they do get to see the Eagles again, and that will be important in the MVP campaign. Taking down the big names, the Eagles, the Ravens, the 49ers twice, the Lions later on. If the Rams could win a good chunk of those tough games, the rest of them should be a cakewalk. I mean, following their bye week, there's a real chance that they don't lose a game. If everything I'm talking about here clicks, I think it could look similar to Aaron Rodgers' MVP win in 2021. The Packers were 13-3 with the number 1 seed. Rodgers threw for 4,100, 37-4 in his age 38 season. I don't think Stafford at age 37 is too far off as far as talent goes. So if the Rams are just as good and Stafford throws for, let's say, anywhere between 39 to 4,100, 35 to 40 touchdowns, and maybe 4 to 7 picks, that will definitely be enough to be in the MVP combo. Obviously easier said than done, but with the way things are shaping up and projecting for the Rams in 2025, I would not call it impossible.